everybody day, night, whatever it is, going according to plan. And if not, I hope it get there, man. Word up. Hey, first of all, man, make sure y'all being safe out here, man. Weather looking real spooky out here. It's looking real, crashable. It's mad snow out here going on, man. But shit, bro. I really just wanted to tap in with y'all, man. I missed y'all so much, man. I just don't be wanting to oversaturate shit, man, because it don't ever be a dull moment. I just don't want to do too much, just be ODing. But yeah, bro, I just really want to just tap in with y'all, man. Really just speak on this fact that this lack, or whether you have a lack of, or you have a tenacity of it, and you have tons of self-motivation. You don't lack self-motivation. It's not a necessity for you because it's already just there. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that you deem that you absolutely, you pray for self-motivation. This is natural. And that's a blessing. That's a God-given thing, because there's so many people out here who do not have that. Like, who don't have no self-motivation, and they be living, just how, whatever life give them, they just do it what they got. They not motivated. They don't have the awareness to just want to, to see something that's not right, especially in their own life, and be like, you know what? I ain't trying to live like this no more. Let me get up, turn up, and make lemonade out of lemons, you heard? So it's like, everybody not like that. So if you got that trait, if you got that ability, be thankful, because there's so many people out here that really be messed up in the world, in life, and it be strictly because they not motivated. You be wanting to call them lazy, but it could be that. It could be, the lack of self-motivation. That shit almost like a disease for real, bruh. Because I just can't see myself being on some shit like, oh, I'm just gonna not do shit all day for the rest of forever. That's just spooky when you had that mentality. Like, you know what? I ain't even tripping. I know it'll get done. If it don't get done, it is what it is. Like, that's crazy. But there's so many people like that, and don't really even care. Like, it's not even a thought. It's not something that they deem as a necessity. It's not something that they deem as important. They're just living life. They're just existing, so to speak. When you have that self-motivation, you getting up early. You might get up even before the alarm hit. You heard? Like, because you have those goals. You already know in your mind what you want. You already know that if I do this and if I do that, this will put me here in the best spot that, will be available for me at this given time. That's how I want to be, motherfucker. I want to know that, I'm getting up, and even if I don't got nothing to do that day, I'm still getting up, taking care of myself, making sure, I'm presentable, making sure, even if you ain't got the most, just doing what you have, just being, self-motivated to go out and get more. But before you gotta go out and get more, you gotta be self-motivated to go out and get some money. Like, you gotta be self-motivated to want to do better in life in general. Because if you're not self-motivated to want to do better, well, nothing fucking change. You'll be in the same position for years and years and years and years and years to come. And I feel like it's really the best, the experience for that is actually seeing it. Actually viewing it, actually, being in it, and being like, yo, life crazy. If I don't do this and put myself in this position, you telling me I ain't gonna have shit? Unless your people's up, like, and they don't mind, for forever. But for you, depending on the type of person you are, if you want what you want, you ain't gotta depend on nobody, you ain't gotta keep asking people for things, then you have to be self-motivated to go out and get it on your own. You have to. No matter how difficult, no matter the obstacles, the ropes, no matter what it is, you gotta be able to just slide through them fuckers and get to where you going, get to where you need to be. Because ain't nobody gonna live for you. Ain't nobody gonna be motivated for you. Ain't nobody gonna be ambitious. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing that you need to do for your life. And it's spooky because it's like, damn, like I can't, depend on nobody. I can't. Like expect people to live your life for you because you lack self-motivation. Because you lack self-awareness and you're not living in reality. I don't know what the fuck you living in. But for me, if I don't have no self-motivation, I can't take care of my little ones. I can't provide. I can't do things that I would want to do. As a man, that make you feel like a bum. That make you feel corny. That's like, yo, what am I doing? I can't even go buy a goddamn $1.99 burger because you're not putting yourself in a position to win and continuously win, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. You gotta have that self-motivation and never take no for an answer. And if no is the answer, you gotta flip it around and make it better. You got to be able to have different outcomes for different situations that ultimately benefit you. You gotta be able to be self-motivated. You have to be able to see things kind of like, premonition. Okay, this is the situation. Let me observe it. Let me see what's going on. Okay, I feel like if I put myself in this position and do this and do that, then this will put me here. That's the goal. That's the plan. Boom, let me stick to the goal. Let me stick to the plan because I know and I see if I deter, don't shit happen but bad things. But if I continuously be self-motivated, if I continuously be active, if I continuously put myself in everything that I have into my goal, no distractions, I'm a win. That's how you win. Consistency. But to have consistency, you gotta be self-motivated to a certain extent. You have to be self-motivated. You have to want it. You have to want it more than anything and anybody. And to some people, that's the hardest part. But to a lot of other people, for your introverts, for your people that, stick to themselves, for your people that don't do well with others, it's kind of easier for them in certain aspects. It's just not social. But for people who can be social and choose not to be social, it's kind of, it's harder. It's harder for them people to just be like, okay, I don't mind being alone. But at the same time, you need a little excitement, you need a little drama, you spice it up a little bit, But not all the time, sometimes though. But it's that motivation. If you lack that self-motivation, whoever that you have around you on a daily basis, it's so much that they got going on in their own life. Yeah, they might ask you like, what you got going on? How you, boom, boom, boom. But they're not in your shoes. They're not in your body. They're not in your life to the point where it's like, okay, I see that they need to have this going on and that going on, and they just can't at the time. They're not doing that. That's why you gotta have self-motivation, because ain't nobody depicting everything that you gotta have and got going on in your own life. Nobody's gonna do that. It's mad extra work. It's too much fucking work, bro. That's why you gotta have that self-motivation, man.